My God, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Why art thou so far from helping me and from the words of my roaring, or from the words of my groaning? Psalm 22:1. I have not forsaken you. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? These are the very words that I cried upon the cross. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Matthew 27:46. And yet, they were also the words of my servant David in his hour of great agony and sorrow. There is no deep and dark experience that you can go through which I have not experienced also. All that mankind suffered between the fall and the cross, I experienced also. For I am the Son of God. I also experienced every agony, every rejection, every betrayal, every disappointment, every grief and sorrow that all mankind has suffered between the time of my death and until sin shall be no more. I stood in your place, I bore it all. I know your agony. When you are rejected, remember that I was rejected also. When you feel forsaken, remember that I endured the agony of being forsaken by my dearest friends, and I even felt that my Father had forsaken me. When people laugh you to scorn and shoot out the lip at you and ridicule your step of faith by mocking, see if God will save her now. Remember, I went through the same ridicule and mocking, verse 7 and 8. When people seem to be like bulls, dogs, and roaring lions who have ganged up against you, remember, my child, that is what I endured also in verses 12, 13, and 16. When you feel like water and your bones ache with the load you carry, your heart seems to melt with fear and distress, your strength is dried up and you are lying in the dust, I was there and felt it all. Verses 14 and 15. When they pierced my hands and feet, verse 16, nailing them to the cross, I suffered your feeling of pain and helplessness, which you feel when your hands are tied and you can do nothing to save yourself because of your submission to me. Your submission to me won't let you even try to save yourself. When they stripped me of my garments and let me hang naked, it was to identify with your terrible feeling of shame and embarrassment. When you are stripped of honor and dignity and your reputation is dragged in the mud by gossip and hate. Verses 17 and 18. You are not alone, my child. I am with you in your great trial. It is not in vain that you suffer. You are coming closer to me through it all. Trust me. Trust me, my beloved. It cannot last forever. I have not forsaken you.
Then we